in a week, if I then lose said million after any reasonable period of time, I'm still gonna be sick.
I feel like I gotta be probably at 100 million to nah. That's actually because that's actually like a that would be 100th of what I have. So maybe 500 million.
500. My thing is, if you get to 100 million, you're out here taking risks. There's no
Yeah,
way to get there without taking risks. And so a million at that much, I don't think it's really hurt. I don't think it's really killing you. But we
yeah.
don't think Chance the Rapper is at 100 million, do we?
No. I don't. I'm not
So,
counting his pockets, but I don't know.
but what I'm saying is, at whatever measurable amount you have Chance the Rapper at, if this dude's asking me to pay $1 million, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna take you to court so I don't have to pay it.
Yeah, no, you're right. But the dude was trying to ask him for two, so Chance was sitting here arguing back for one. So I don't know.
Did you see the Lyrical Lemonade lineup?
I saw. Yeah, I did see some of it. Yeah.
Are you going?
I might go to one day. I didn't plan on going to all three because Lyrical Lemonade's like the crowd is really like high schoolers and early college. So it's like I last year I started feeling like, wow, I don't have the energy for this. Like I don't have the energy to keep up with them. I don't have the energy to do this for two festivals. Even the artists that were there, like when I went, at least I got to see T Grizzly, I got to see Juicy J, I got to see Future, Uzi. Like I got to see some decent people on the one day I went, and I don't feel like I need to go to all 3 days of that to get the experience I want. Like I think I might go to either Sunday to be able to see Thug and Saba and G Herbo, but I've seen G Herbo a bunch of times, so I had thought about going to one of the
G
other
Herbo
days.
will stay performing. G
Yeah,
Herbo stays performing. But I was gonna ask. I was asking because I thought it was the normal names for Lyrical Lemonade lineup, but then at the bottom it said a guest performance on Sunday by Chance the Rapper. Even
hmm
though who was the headline on Sunday? It was Thug, right?
yeah, it's Young Thug.
So I'm like, that's like a fake headline to me by Chance the Rapper. Like, what does that mean? Where is he gonna perform? What time? Is he the last person? Is he performing ahead of Young Thug? Probably. He's in Chicago, right?
Yeah, and I don't him and Thug have a song. Like maybe that's how it's gonna go. Like maybe he does it. He comes out
What's the
for.
song?
Let me check. Let me check. Let me check.
But my thing is, if you can't name it, there's not nothing that people. Let me not even say it's something people don't care about because
Oh yeah, they have mixtape on the project with him, like in the not in the clouds, but
yeah,
one with the three hat on. Yeah, ooh, accident.
color and book.
Yeah, coloring
That's
book.
it.
That's it. That's it. So maybe I'm just saying maybe that's how the introduction goes. Like maybe Doug performs a bunch of songs, or maybe it's like Chance performs a bunch, and then he goes to mixtape, and then that's how Doug come out. Like maybe that's how they gonna do it.
That's sick.
Might be.
What's sicker, Chance the Rapper introducing Young Thug or Young Thug introducing Chance the Rapper?
I feel like Young Thug introducing Chance the Rapper in his own city is crazy. Like I feel like that's foul. Like
Yo, bringing out my homie, the one I did that one song with way back in the day. Nah, I would never. Yeah, I think I'm done with Lyrical Lemonade if I'm being honest. Chance the Rapper, he's supposed to put out an album, but he ain't put it out. I don't know what he's doing. If I'm being honest, I don't know what he's doing. He let me hear the whole album and still ain't put it out. You know how sick that is?
yeah, nah. I don't know what he doing, bro. Like he's been doing a lot of just singles and other stuff and not the album.
This is Rhythm and Rhymes episode 86. We got a short one for you guys. We're not going to waste your time this week. We got three things to talk about. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I want to start with Saba. And honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I was not looking forward to this project. I feel like when you build so much anticipation and then wait, I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. And Saba and No ID have been putting out singles for like the last year and some change or whatever. But they finally put a project out from the private collection of Saba and No ID. And I was genuinely surprised. And I will say, these are the best raps I've heard this year. To me, these are the best raps that I've heard. Would you agree or disagree?
So I might be there with you as far as just raps. I heard some crazy stuff on that West Side Gun project that came out 12. I liked it. You know, I'm always gonna go to West Side Gun for bars. I think Sabo was rapping very well in this project. I feel like a lot of the songs are gonna be songs I'm gonna listen to for a while. Like last week, I gave 30-second chop, and that was one of my favorite songs off there, and that was later in the project. So I definitely had some other stuff I really liked. Every Painting Has a Price was the intro. That was a really good intro. I liked Stop Playing With Me even. That was a pretty good song. But this had a lot of good raps on it. It's definitely something I'm going to keep going back to. And after hearing it, I kind of want to hear Saba's live set. That's what I was thinking about going to Summer Smash on Sunday.
Yeah, that would be lit. I'm not gonna give a long diatribe on this, but almost positive No Ideas from Chicago. I'm almost positive. This album just sound like Chicago to me, bro. Like this was the most Chicago album I've heard in so long. Like the amount of jazz influence, the saxophones, the soul sample flips. Like I don't know. And even just like the accent, like Saba is Chicago through and through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like very rarely I get that feeling of like, damn, I miss the crib. Very rarely. But I got it for a second in the gym when I was listening to this album. My favorite songs on it, I would say, dang, what happened to my favorite songs on it? I would say a few songs, which is the outro with Smino, Big Picture, Acts 1.5, Westbound Part 4. That's just a couple of them. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect, I guess now that I'm hearing this one and remembering the last one, it's like, this shouldn't be surprising because the last album was really good too.
Yeah, yeah, and I think Saba's he's in that Coda lane where he has his real niche fan base. He's not like, I don't know how big Saba's name is like around as far as rap sphere, but I feel like underground he's one of the leaders right now. And
Yeah. I was listening to this and thinking like, why isn't he a bigger artist? I was thinking about that when I was listening because it's that good. Like we be talking about like rap being lackluster, and this project is great.
yeah, I just think his eyes, bro. Like I feel like that's how it was for even Smino, but I feel like Smino started hot. Like he
Yeah,
had like
Smino's
two
different though.
three.
Smino don't just rap; like he does
Yeah,
the singing stuff. Like he fits well in R&B. I feel like that little feature run he did, like where he had like mad features come out. It was just like, what can't this guy be on? You know what I'm saying? So
right.
everybody knew him. But yeah, shout out Saba. You know what I'm saying? Quick and easy. You listen to Nemzzz though. I saw that project drop, but I didn't hear it. What'd you think of that? Wrench.
I liked it a lot. I want to say shout out Alex Oubre. You know, if everybody remember, nobody remember Alex
Oh my
Oubre. AJ
God.
might, but
Blast from the past.
yeah, blast from the past. But he was actually the one who he hits me about a lot of UK artists. Honestly, it was surprising when I started talking to him again. But he was the one who sent this to me because I didn't even realize it had came out on Friday. But I really liked how he started out this project. One thing I said, this was the Reds Do Deluxe. That's what this was. So
Mhm.
one thing I will say is that I said this about some other projects, but how you start an album is really important. And I feel like that's what really drew me in about this was the first three songs really drew me in. I feel like Cold was a great intro. I was trying to remember which one had already been Cold was a single that had already been out and I hadn't heard it. So for me to not have heard Nemzzz as much, I definitely liked how this project started out. First three songs, Cold, Motion, and the Turks and Caicos had good energy on it, good raps. I would say Motion out of those
Turks
three.
and Caicos is lit. I like that
Yeah.
song.
Turks and Caicos is fire, bro. Turks and Caicos is definitely fire. I feel like his bars
Yeah.
on Motion, I really liked. I like Stop It too. Paid was good as well, but this is something I'm definitely gonna keep listening to. You know, it's a deluxe, so just some newer songs that I hadn't gotten into. But
Yeah, shout out Nems, bro. I'm trying to catch like a UK rap concert when I'm out there, but the only one I've seen that might be feasible is Central C, but it's in the O2. So I don't know if I'm finna do that.
it's
Mm.
the O2,
That's like their Madison Square Garden.
so
So
it's
it's like big stadium type of vibe. So I'm like, oh, arena type of vibe. So I don't know if I want to like. I'm not trying to sit in the 300 level for Central C, bro. I'm not that big a fan. You know what
no,
I'm
it's not.
saying? Like I got a couple shows to go to. I'm gonna go see K Tronada. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Culture FM. I'm going to a dance hall Darty. I'm going to see Alkaline.
Okay,
That's enough. That's enough.
no, I feel you, bro.
But I'm gonna check this Nemz project out for sure. I definitely heard a couple singles off of it. Like I said, I heard the Central C song, but I didn't get around to this one. I listened to the last project and I like that one a lot though. So we'll see. I'll come back with a report next week. The last thing I wanted to mention though, this song with Burner Boy. I ain't gonna lie, like it's a good song, but Burner Boy just hears something hot and then he just go and say, "Yo, that's mine now." That's what he do.
Drake.
That's what I'm saying. He is like he done stole the sauce, but yeah, I don't know. This was a TikTok To me, this is like a TikTok grab, bro. Like this song was super popular on TikTok. It was trending and everything. And then, it felt clickbaity. It felt clickbaity, but I like it though.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you gotta grab some attention, bro. Like, especially niggas. He probably working on. He finna drop a project soon, so he just trying to grab some maybe
I mean,
attention.
yeah, he did put out 2 singles recently. He did this with he did this is what he did with Taliban's. Like he did Taliban's too. And he put that as a bonus track on the end of the project. He's put out a couple singles recently, so I hope we get a project soon. But the song is called For Campe too. I forgot to say that. And the artist is Joel Duet Filet. Don't know who that is, but shout out that dude. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a short one, bro. I'm not too much to talk about. I don't got too much to say this week. So, what you got for the people, bro? Any recommendations? Anything?
I got Never Need by Anisha, Glorilla, and Caribou. I had to go look up where this sample was from, and I wanna say the sample really fast because this was crazy. I heard it on somebody's story at first. Oh, so it's Don't Trust No Nigga, I'll believe that. But Kia, and I thought this was a whole different beat. If somebody else can find
Kia.
where, yeah, Kia, you've heard the beat before. Like it's a really distinct beat, but I don't know where else I've heard it.
Kia
I've
by
rapped
who?
over it. But that's my song for the week. Never Need, featuring Glorilla and Caribou by Anisha. But Anisha's probably gonna drop a project soon. It sounded like it was gonna be a DJ drama project, so I actually want to hear her on that because Anisha can go. So that's my song. I don't.
I've never heard an Anisha song. Have I?
Yeah, I'm back outside. Nigga, that made me mad. That song with Lotto, that shit was huge last year. You're just old. It's okay.
It's in my likes, and I just don't remember it. I don't be outside. I guess I'm gonna be outside where that be playing. But all right, I'm gonna check that out. What do I got though? You like? What do I got? I got two. Okay, Ruger did put out an album,
He did.
and my single was the only song on the album that I liked. The intro, reintroduction, the vibe. You know how you say it matters how you start an album off. He
Yeah.
started this off crazy, and then it was like I was like, yo, what did I just listen to? I'm not even gonna get into it, but reintroduction by Ruger, and then Major League DJs put out another song, "Come with Me," featuring Georgia Smith. This is a house vibe. If you don't like house music, then you can click off the video now because you're not gonna like that song. But that's what we got for y'all this week, man. Keep chugging along. Progress. Clock in, clock out. Give what you got every day. You know what I'm saying? Motivational speech from your boy AJ. Any last words for the people? Any?
Go listen to that new Little Dirk if you want to listen to that. I really want to talk to it. It wasn't bad. That's the other thing. But
Oh, you like Lil Durk?
it was alright. Yeah. I'll be with demons.
The more I talk to people outside the country, and no, not even, the more I talk to people that have never been to Chicago, we got to come in here and talk about that's what we're going to leave with next week. The bad perception that King Vaughn, Lil Durk, and
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef and Lil Bibby, I be Lil, the bad image that they've given Chicago. When I talk about Chicago to people down here, they're like, "Yo, Chicago is so dangerous." And I always say this, man. I'm going a little diatribe now. I always say this, bro. If you end up on O Block, you are going to O Block. You are on your way to go to O Block. It is so easy to stay out of the
Don't
quote
nobody
unquote
go over there.
dangerous, huh?
I said, don't nobody go to them places that motherfuckers be so scared of.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying. Like, I was like, bro, if you're downtown Chicago and you end up in O Block, you fell asleep on a train. Like, how long were you on the train? You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the negative perception they give the city is unfair. It's unwarranted.
it is. It is. Best city in the world, bro.
I'm
It
coming
is.
in here with crime stats next week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll see y'all next week.